Before renting in Panama, there's one thing I wish I understood sooner, because it can completely change what your day-to-day living experience feels like, even if two apartments are in the exact same building. After living on Avenida Balboa for around 4 years, I learned that lesson the hard way. So today, I'm using my experience living in Rivage to show you how two apartments in the exact same building can create completely different living experiences, why unit location can make or break your happiness there, and what this teaches you to ask when apartment hunting anywhere in Panama. Hello, my name is Aisha. I travel the world with cerebral palsy, sharing the real side of expat life, honest travel tips, and my journey towards multiple citizenships. At 46, I left my career as a utility director and moved to Panama. 31 countries and counting, I'm proving life abroad has no limits. In Rivage, there are 4 apartments per floor outside of the penthouses, 2 center units and 2 outer units, which are very, very different. Let's start with the outer units because that's what I lived in. The outer A and D units get a ton of natural light. They have windows lining the bedrooms and the living room, the bathrooms, giving you incredible views of the city, the bays, and the mountains. I loved watching the sunrise and sunset, storm clouds rolling in during rainy season, random fireworks over the city, and just people watching from above. It honestly felt cinematic at times, but those beautiful views came at a cost. What I didn't know before moving in was that there was a school beside the building that had band practice every Saturday morning like clockwork, minus their summer breaks and holidays. And to top it off, there was a nearby house rented for parties with a backyard that regularly hosted events. Now, if noise doesn't bother you, this may not matter. A lot of people actually enjoy the energy and the sounds of city life, but I'm a light sleeper, and over time, it absolutely impacted my quality of life. As someone from New York City, the outer units reminded me a bit of home because of the long hallway layout. Although in New York, the bedrooms are usually at the end of the hallway. Here, they're right near the front door. And I'll be honest, that took some getting used to. Now, depending what floor you're on, part of your view may be impacted by 2 buildings, the Destiny on one side or the Element on the other. This is not necessarily a deal breaker, but definitely something to pay attention to, especially because not every listing photo makes it that obvious. So one major benefit of these units, the cross breeze is phenomenal. Sometimes so strong in fact that the doors would slam shut if left open. Several residents had to get the door frames repaired because of it. Several of us use these to help keep the door open. And then there's the shower. Let's just say the bathroom design may not be for everyone. It can feel like you're showering for all of Panama to see. Tee-hee! But honestly, after a while, you get used to it. And I have to admit, it's a pretty epic shower view. Now, here's where things get interesting, because the center unit fixes some of the exact problems the outer units have. And depending on your priorities, you might actually prefer them. The first major difference is the space here on the right. Many owners have converted it into a second bedroom, an office, or an enclosed bonus room. Because of that, many center units function more like 2 bedrooms. And unlike the outer units, these have 2 full bathrooms instead of 1.5. That alone makes it more practical for many renters. Now, because these units don't have side windows, cross breezes are more limited. Some residents create airflow by opening the balcony door, then opening the front door, and even opening the trash room door in the building hallway, creating a great breeze. That said, because the airflow is lower, some bathrooms struggle with moisture buildup, so portable dehumidifiers are common in certain units. These units do not have windows, only balcony doors, so while they still get decent natural light, it's noticeably less than the outer units. But there's the trade-off. These center units tend to be much quieter. Because of their positioning, and because most balcony doors are double paned, many residents barely hear the weekend band noise, if at all. That was one of the biggest differences I noticed. So if you're sensitive to noise, this may matter more than the extra windows with the views. Speaking of views, center units also have more unobstructed water views, but less city mountain visibility depending on your floor. You'll still have beautiful views of Casco Viejo, the Bay, and Punta Pacifica. So the reality comes down to personal preference, and honestly, you can't go wrong with either view. Now that you've seen the difference, here are the questions I would ask any realtor when touring a building like this in Panama. Because this is a part where most people skip, and it's exactly where the mistakes happen. Are all windows double paned or only some? Don't be afraid to knock on the glass yourself. Which side of the building gets more outside noise? Are there any schools, churches, bars, or event venues nearby? How does airflow compare between unit layouts? Do certain layouts have moisture and humidity issues? Is there a noticeable electricity cost between layouts? If buying, do some layouts historically resell or rent faster? Are there any known structural or design complaints about a layout? Which side gets the harsher afternoon sun? Which unit types do residents prefer and why? Trust me, some of these are the things you don't think to ask until after you move in. Is this list all-inclusive? Of course not. But when you're comparing units in the same building, these can make a world of a difference. So now that you've seen both, which would you choose? The brighter outer unit with better city views and more airflow? Or the quieter center unit with more functionality and privacy? Let me know in the comments, and if you're apartment hunting in Panama, remember, sometimes the biggest difference in a building aren't between buildings at all. They're between units on the exact same floor. Here's a video I did on this building, giving a walkthrough tour of various apartments, the amenities, and a quick walk around the block so you can see the immediate neighborhood. I have linked the video in the description below. I want to give a special shout out to the channel members for your continued support. It means more than you know. Gracias! I also want to give a shout out to those who donated via Buy Me a Coffee, aka a mojito. Also to those who have commented, shared, liked, and given video hypes. If you enjoyed this type of content, watch this one up next. And remember, the world is yours. You just have to find your place in it.